So just in the car, getting ready to go. It's the Viterbo International Circuit, and it is about 20 minutes. So, yeah. Getting lost, like I don't know where I'm going, that it's left and right. There's a few bits I'm getting really caught out on. And then also not kind of doing the stuff I talked about, like getting into position earlier, moving my head, leaning over, braking all the way up to the, the apex or whatever. So lots to learn, lots to sort of try and recalibrate your brain to how the whole thing works. Like there's just so much grip. Try to wind on the gas much earlier or maybe a little bit more aggressively, and I did a big wheelie in second gear, which scared me because I wasn't expecting it, and then the rest of the lap was just kind of a bit of a mess. More comfortable getting on the brakes and braking and being off throttle with the bike leant over, which is something I said I wanted to work on. Also made very easy by the fact that the tyres are just outrageous. It's 31, 32 degrees here. There's tyre warmers on. The bike weighs nothing. So that's nice. Looking forward to tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Positioning is the main thing. So my position kind of on the bike. And then I think I'd really like, which would be great, but I can't do it because Simone got injured racing, is to do laps but following someone at a pace that's kind of suitable for me, so I can see lines. Because once or twice I followed guys and I was like, oh, that's where he's going. That makes way more sense. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, but all in all, great crack. Second day, Tommaso slept really well, which was amazing. I was very tired. Things I'm going to try and concentrate on today is commentary riding. So actually talking about what I'm doing while I'm doing it, in the hope that it's going to slow me down. Because if I can't talk about what I'm doing as I'm doing it, I'm possibly going a little bit too quick and relying on skills that aren't necessarily there. So that's the big thing. We'll see, we'll try it, hopefully it'll work out. Day 2, just here. It looks a lot busier. Hopefully there'll be someone here who's kind of riding and I can ask them for some help for lines and stuff like that. And then big thing I keep reminding myself is kind of commentary ride, like try and pay attention when I'm doing it. Don't try and go fast, probably won't go fast. That session felt like it went well. I started paying attention, thinking about next corner and trying to string them together. It's going an awful lot better. I think so. Okay. So, move over. Come on now, push the handlebars. Lean over. All the way out, all the way out, all the way out, out. Gas. All the way over. Gas. Oh, it's squirrely now. Should have stayed inside, that's what he was saying earlier. Now, one arse cheek off. There's the goal. Knee down there. Okay. Move over a bit. Not great there. head off. That's what we've been talking. Filippo was saying. So try and get your head over. So first, that's the morning session done. It went quite well. There's a lap timer on that bike, which is brilliant. I can see whether I'm getting faster or slower. Still not doing the commentary riding, so that's a bit stupid, to be honest. But I'm feeling much more confident on the bike, much more confident getting on the gas a little earlier, much more confident in a bend. So I think the big thing is back it off a little bit, talk about what I'm doing, you know, picking a point, there's where I want to go next, there's where I want to go next, and yeah. Move over in the seat, bit of a wheelie.
Because you arrived on the corner, you brake a lot,
Okay.
you stopping
Yeah.
and you entering in the corner and open the gas already.
It's raining. Brilliant. 37 degrees all the time. I come to do this and it's raining. Actually, the second time I did this, same thing happened. I had a really good run. It was going really well, and then it started to rain for the last session, so it was called off. So that's good. Got some really good advice there. Not carrying enough kind of speed into the corner and then trying to get on the gas in the middle of the corner. So what he suggested is have way more faith and trust in that front tire and front wheel and the grip. Brake, roll into it. And it makes sense because if you think about it, they're kind of counteracting forces. Trying to be on the gas while leant over is difficult. So that's something I'm kind of working on. It's also tricky because all of the ROSPA stuff that I've done has all been you're on the gas mid-corner and you're kind of always on the gas when you're going through a bend, whereas here it's like, you know, brake, roll down through the corner and then get on the gas. So I've got a couple of 1,000 kilometers of doing the opposite of that I'll have to try and unlearn. Drinking coffee in the rain in Italy. It's still about 26 fucking degrees, and the lads here are not impressed by the rain at all. See? So he said there's a couple of wet bits. There's a joke in there somewhere, so let's see if there is. Whoa. Look through, get on the gas, gas, more gas. What's the front wheel? Over. Fuck. Brake a bit later, gas, down to gear. All the way over now. Look for that. The limit of the front grip is way beyond where I'm thinking. Nope, miles off. Oh. One was, I think, 113.
113?
I think.
Oh, wow, no.
Oh, okay.
Good. And now you have the asphalt is no clean, eh?
Sandra was telling me to do. This kind of brake and everything a lot more gentle. It'll be more enjoyable as well, so I'll give that a lash. Okay, andiamo. So what we were talking about there was my friend from yesterday, the lap timer. I'm leaving it off because we've left the lap time. We've left my little friend off for now. Because I don't think it's helpful in terms of the stuff we're working on. Around, you know, braking coming up to a corner. Now back over on the seat, braking all the way through it. Hook up, hook up, up. A bit of a wiggle there now. Be careful, that's 2 or 3 times we've had that wiggle, so you're either getting on the gas too early or carrying too much lean angle. So, here we go. First session of the day. Very wide. Turn your head now, look, 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 through it. A little slip over. Now we're going to try and get these feet right. Over a bit. Lovely, this feels nice now, this feels much better. Point, all the way over, start braking, down a gear, brake all the way into it. Now, gentle, lovely. Now, let it hook up. Oh, it's a while, oh. Foot position isn't great, so I'm still kind of all over the shop. That went well. I had a couple of wiggles actually. There's one bit where you go down through it and it slipped once or twice. I also had one where that first turn I went down a gear too hard and kind of skipped a little bit. So again, commentary riding isn't really happening, so I don't know how to fix that or what to do other than just fucking grow a pair and do it. But yeah, it's enjoyable. I feel much more comfortable. I'm a lot less nervous about grip and stuff like that, which, you know, considering at the very start of this, that was one of my biggest kind of concerns or fears, so I'm really happy about that. But I have to get into the, you know, talking, where am I going, what am I doing, otherwise, you know, I'm really just relying on the sort of the suspension, the brakes and the grip as opposed to my inputs. So that's the key thing.